International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. On the 25th of November to the 10th of December 2023, we are celebrating International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. The theme for 2023 is Unite, Invest to prevent violence against women and girls. On 25th November 1960, the Mirabel sisters were brutally assassinated because of their identity as women and activists. Their only crime was having fought for their rights against the Dominican dictator Rafael Trujillo, who lived from 1930 to 1961. In 1993, the United Nations General Assembly adopted Resolution 48/104 for the elimination of violence against women, which defines this type of violence as any act of gender-based violence that results in or is likely to result in physical, sexual, or psychological harm or suffering to women, including threats of such acts, coercion, or arbitrary deprivation of liberty, whether occurring in public or in private life. Consequently, to solidify this decision, in 1999 the General Assembly proclaimed 25 November as the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. The 16 days of activism against gender-based violence is an annual campaign that begins on 25th November, the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, and ends on International Human Rights Day, that is the 10th of December. Led by civil society, the campaign is supported by the United Nations through the Secretary General, that is Unite by 2030 to End Violence Against Women's initiative. So what's the importance? The importance of International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. Violence against women remains the one of the most pervasive human rights violations due to the impunity, stigma, silence, and shame around it. Violence against women and girls tend to go unreported. Generally, violence is expressed through physical, social, and psychological means, covering a range of atrocities that include intimate partner violence, that is battering, psychological abuse, marital rape, and female infanticide, and so many things. Sexual violence and harassment, that is rape, forced sexual acts, unwanted sexual advances, child sexual abuse, post marriage, street harassment, stalking, cyber harassment, etc. Human trafficking, that is slavery and sexual exploitation, female genital mutilation, child marriage. Globally, an estimated 736 million women, almost 1 in 3, have been subjected to physical and or sexual or intimate partner violence, non-partner sexual violence, or both at least once in their lives. More than 4 in 5 women and girls, that is 86%, are living in countries without robust legal protection or in countries for which data are not readily available. Violence against women continue to be an obstacle to achieving equality, development, peace, as well as to the fulfillment of women's and girls' human rights. All in all, the promise of sustainable development goals to leave no one behind cannot be fulfilled without putting an end to this violence against women and girls.